Hello, uh, Felly Grace again. Today, I would like to give you some tips about the pros and cons, about the advantages and disadvantages of being a resident visa holder. Okay, so let's discuss first about the advantages. Okay, before I forget, I would like to invite you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe and share to help my channel. Okay, thank you so much. All right, um, I would like to share to you the view or the experience of an expat who lives in the Philippines, Bob Martin. I read his blogs, and according to him, he found some advantages of being a 13A resident visa holder. First, it's easier to get loans if you're applying for housing loans, car loans, things like that. Being a resident visa holder, you are a resident. You live, that is home to you. Philippines is already a home if you are a resident visa holder of the Philippines. Okay? So, lenders, banks, owner of subdivision houses, they will give you a loan because they know that you are a resident. Okay? All right. Another thing, another advantage. It's easier to buy an insurance. Okay? It's easier to buy an insurance. Well, if you go to the Philippines and become a resident, you can buy a PhilHealth insurance. And you know that with a PhilHealth insurance, just like anybody else, as a senior citizen, especially, you can enjoy. You can enjoy, even if you are not a senior citizen, if you are a resident, you can also apply for the full health insurance. But much more if you are a senior citizen, you are a retiree. Okay? All right. Do you know that being a, being a retiree and at the same time a senior citizen, you are entitled to a chain of privileges. Once you are a senior citizen, you can apply for a senior citizen card and it will give you a 20% discount, 20% discounts in plane, taxi, jeepney, buses, boats, what else? Food. When you go to the restaurant, like in the malls, there are many restaurants there. You can buy your food and you get a 20% discount in McDonald's, Jollibee, KFC, and other, restaurants. Okay? Also, you have a privilege to watch a movie twice in Quezon City, for example. You are privileged to get inside the movie 2 days a week without paying. You are free, all right, for 2 days, and other 5 days you have to pay, but you have a 20% discount. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Also, if you buy for your what do you call that, medicine, prescription medication, you have a 20% discount. As so long as you have a prescription, you will avail of a 20% discount. Also, your utility bills, if the utility bills are in your name, you can avail of the 20% discount. All right. And not only that, when you go to the grocery store, big grocery stores in the malls, especially when you live in Metro Manila, but even outside of Metro Manila, you just show your card, and these are like they give you a little booklets that contain different kinds of goods and services that you can get what the discounts. Okay, those are privileges that you get being a resident and being a senior citizen. If you are a senior citizen already, senior citizen is when you are 60 years right, 60 years old and above. Okay, now if you are a resident visa holder, you are a resident, you don't need to live and renter the Philippines. No need of ticket showing you leave the Philippines so you can come back and things like that. You have no worry of staying and overstaying because you are a resident. That is your home. All right. After 1 year of provisionary uh, stay and you become a permanent, now after 1 year, you have to amend that if you apply there in the Philippines. But if you apply overseas, if you apply in Canada or US, Australia, when you apply, the moment you apply and you get the result, the approval, you are permanent resident. So when you go to the Philippines, you are already a permanent resident and you don't have to worry about renewing. So your visa is lifetime. It's lifelong. It is the ACR or alien card that is renewable every 5 years. Just like the green card in the US, you have to renew that too. But your visa is the same. Okay? The visa is permanent. The card is the one that needs to be renewed. All right. What else? Well, as Bob said, resident visa is lifetime. It's forever. Okay. All right. Now, what are the disadvantages? Of course, just like you have the pros, you have the advantages, you also have the disadvantages. You are subject to pay a travel tax each time you travel out of the country. All right. So Filipino citizens, when they leave, they have to pay the travel tax. You as a resident, you have to pay travel tax too. The only difference between you and the citizen is you cannot vote. You avail what they do, what they can have, but you cannot vote. Okay. Number two, it takes time. If you are living far from the immigration office, you have to travel, especially if you live outside of Metro Manila. If you live in the province, you have to come to the field offices. But if you are applying for the resident visa, you have to go to the main office. The head office is in Intramuros if you are living in the Philippines. But if you are in the state, all you have to do is you apply, send your application to the Philippine Embassy or the Philippine Consulate General. All right. Third one, it takes about 4 separate trips. No, sometimes it's more than 4 separate trips. That's according to Bobby said that it took about 4 trips for them to finish the process. Well, for some it takes 4, and for some it takes like 3, and for some it takes about 5 or 6. It depends. It depends on your supporting documents. Because I'll tell you guys, the hassles here, the pain in your back, it's not the application form. It's not application form, but the supporting documents. Like your marriage contract, your birth certificates, and if you have a conflict with your birth dates or names, that will not go through unless you have a legal supporting documents, affidavit that support your documents. All right. So those are the biggest hassles. When you get the authenticated copies of those documents to support your application, oh wow, that is the painful part. All right. So, but if there are not so many problems, well, then things will go, things go smoothly. But then, still you have to support all those documents, marriage contract, passport, birth certificate, and if your husband has a previous divorce before, you have need to get a divorce decree, and those should be authenticated, authenticated, that should be notarized, so that it will not delay your application. All right, I hope you learned something from me today, tonight. you know uh I would say bye for now, but I'll see you again. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.